good to chat with you today, Brenda. And I wanted to just first start by asking, tell me where you were at before drop diabetes and kind of just describe to me what life was like and what your diabetes journey was like.
Okay, well, I was diagnosed with diabetes approximately a year and three-fourths ago. And so during that journey, before I joined with you, Megan, I had tried to drop myself, but I was unsuccessful. When I was diagnosed, I was given one sheet of paper that told me how to eat the food pyramid, and I kind of bumbled through trial and error. I was had increasing diabetes symptoms. I had, the last time I tested, my A1C had increased. So, despite the fact I thought I was doing everything right, I was doing everything wrong. So, in frustration, I said, no more. And I just happened to stumble upon you on the internet, you know. So, and I thought, well, I'm going to give this a try. And so, lo and behold, that's when I came to you very frustrated.
Yeah, absolutely. So you kind of touched on that, but tell me what first prompted you? What would you say first prompted you to reach out to me specifically?
The fact that we could drop diabetes, it was your message. It was a very clear message that said through a proper plan of diet and exercise and working with your physician, you could mitigate, you know, either drop or mitigate all of the issues surrounding diabetes. So I was very attracted to that. As I told you before, I am a third generation diabetic and it runs in my family. So I think we're particularly sensitive to it. So I just want to make sure I'm okay. Let's stop with me. Let's teach everybody how to get rid of diabetes. So I was more than happy to start this program.
That's really cool that that was one of the things that prompted you because a lot of people that come to me also have a strong family history of diabetes, and sometimes, and let me know if you dealt with this, sometimes it can feel like, oh, my parents had it, I'm going to have it, there's no other way around it, and it's hopeless for me. But it's not, right?
Is not. And actually, my dad was diagnosed when I was probably either in late elementary school or middle school that long ago. He lived with it for 50 years. So obviously, the symptoms caught up with him,
Mm-hmm.
and he eventually passed away at 90. But I said, I'm going to take what I learned from him. I'm going to take what I learned from Megan, and let's go forward and see if we could, do even better.
Right, absolutely. And you have. So describe to me now what life is like now and what changes and successes have really helped you since joining Drop Diabetes.
Well, life has changed a lot. First of all, with knowledge comes power. And with power,
Hmm.
I was able to take my uh, blood sugar levels. I used the old stick method. I was as high as 217. Now, every morning, I am waking up in the 90s and maybe the low 100s. Occasionally, you have a dawn phenomena every time, but that's very rare. But I consider that pretty much normal and under control.
Hmm. Yeah, absolutely. The blood sugars have been fantastic. And I know one of your goals was not relying on the medications. Do you feel like that's something that you've achieved so far?
Um, I still take the medication, but am going to my doctor in 2 weeks, so hopefully then I can just drop it. So
Yeah.
I have every hope, and yeah.
Yeah, it's a work in progress always, but we're definitely on the right track. Those blood sugars look amazing. So that's so
Mhm.
exciting. And so my next question for you is, we talked about some of the successes that you've had with the numbers.
Mhm.
How would you say that success has impacted other areas of your life, not just the numbers?
Oh, is impacted a lot, Megan. I can tell you. Let's start first of all economically. When I go to the grocery store right now, I come with a menu. I buy high quality food. And I think we're eating better, and my grocery bill has dropped. Okay, that's number one, because I'm not buying all this extra stuff. I'm just buying the menu, and we have great
Right.
meals. Okay, second of all, I just feel better because along with the diabetes program, I've implemented exercise and strength training, and I feel a lot more energetic right now. I'm not having that lethargy after you eat a big meal. You would go and sleep for a while. Not having that now. So that's the third. I've also been able, believe it or not, to drop some weight. So that's just an added byproduct. Although it's been slow, it's been nice. And I just think overall we're eating better quality food and feeling better.
Hmm. Absolutely. I think it was toward the beginning of starting to work together that you had said you'd felt more energy, but also you were having some carb cravings. And it sounds like that's been alleviated too.
Oh yeah, I do not have carb cravings anymore because I make sure I eat a well balanced diet. Now, do I eat carbs? Oh heavens, yes, right? I think we all do on this diet. But you eat them in moderation and you appreciate them.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that you say appreciate them because it's so important to get to enjoy foods. I mean, what is, what is our number goal for? So that we can live life, life, enjoy the foods we want. So it's good that it's impacted you that way too. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. So, what would you say to somebody who is maybe on the fence about considering joining Drop Diabetes or even to your past self before you joined Drop Diabetes?
Oh, you have to do it. You will feel so much better. I can't tell you how many misconceptions people have about diabetes, and learning the tricks of the trade, learning from other people. I would just, it's hard to get it right on your own. Just coming away with that one sheet of paper from a doctor's office, it's next impossible. I know I failed. So and I thought I was pretty, I knew a lot about the disease, but I guess I didn't. So really, run, don't walk. This has been a life changer for me, and I'm so grateful I've been on it, and I've completed my first 12-week module there. So very happy about it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been so great to have you, Brenda. You've been doing amazing. I can't wait to see how your doctor's appointment goes too and see if
Well,
we
I will
get
let you
drop some of those
know.
meds.
That would
Exciting
be great.
progress.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Is there anything else that you just have to say about drop diabetes and your experience so far?
There's a lot to learn about this disease. It's kind of the tricks of the trade that Megan will teach you about that you would just never know about. So to be able to eat enjoyable, delicious meals, and then how to exercise to lower your blood sugar, what to do if there is a spike. Oh my gosh! So there's so many things that you could learn if you join the program. So that's why I am just a big proponent of this program and would encourage anybody to join it. But everyone who is going to watch this testimonial, if you can just help one person kind of figure out how to cope with this dreadful disease, chronic disease, then it's just great.
Right. It's all worth
And the
it.
medical profession is not doing that.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
hard.
the last time I went to my doctor and I was had to increase my A1C, they wanted to double my medication, not tell me how to prevent it.
Right, right. And it's so common. It's so common. And doctors are so important for diabetes care. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
they've got the training in medicine and sometimes we've talked about this in group calls too. Sometimes medication is very necessary and helpful,
Mm-hmm.
but not as a first line of defense. And it feels like that's kind of the way things go normally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if people join your program, I think early on in the progression of the disease, they have a really good chance of even some of the folks that we are on our calls that have very high levels, of sugar and blood sugar, they're able to reduce it or able to at least mitigate some of the symptoms and do better on it. So it's been
Yeah.
a life changer for me, and I'm sure many of the other people who are on the program. So
Yeah.
thank you.
Yes, absolutely.